started off with the video, I just want to say thank you guys for all the support that you guys have been offering on the channel. If you guys didn't check out the last episode, it was kind of cut short because the servers booted me off. Anytime the stream gets cut out like that, that's mainly what it's because of. I went to have my Wi-Fi equipment replaced yesterday, so hopefully everything is good on that front. So let's just hope for a crisp, smooth stream here. But regardless of that, I'll run down what happened in yesterday's game. So they had a field day on us. The Lakers whipped our asses. Okay, to put it shortly, we got destroyed. Okay, they had six players in double figures. They had 3 players with 20 or more points. LeBron had 16 assists and 35 points. He had 3 blocks. Anthony Davis had 6. So we got destroyed. And then when you look at our side, we had 4 players scoring double figures. I was the only one to score 20 or more points. And, yeah. There was really nothing else I could do. I mean, I shot 4 for 14. Maybe that's why we struggled like we did. Maybe if I would have hit at least half of those threes, if not more, the game would have been a whole lot closer. Okay? But regardless of that, we're going to move on. And today we're going to be facing off against the New York Knicks. Or facing off against the New York Knicks. Sorry. Okay. We're going to be facing off against the Phoenix Suns, you guys, so I hope you guys enjoyed this game. I've been trying to leave the Knicks for the longest amount of time. I want to request a trade because
2K TV is here to help you get better at the game, and we look to Mike Wang to help us out with that. And he's back this season with some more expert tips. The first topic, shooting. So if you want some greens,
we get blown out by teams we shouldn't be losing to. To be honest with you, I felt like we could have won that game against the Lakers.
Welcome back to Expert Tips. I'm Mike Wang, gameplay director for NBA 2K.
We don't have the star power to beat them, and that's just it. Julius Randle is not a scorer.
Presentation of the NBA.
Robinson's not a scorer. Kemba Walker is not good anymore.
A look at the busy streets of New York. The Big Apple teeming with activity as usual. Hello, basket. Hey, Allie.
BA, we've seen smaller market teams unhappy with how the buyout system...
Well, we'll see what comes of it, Allie. Thank you. Here are the 5 for the Suns. Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Frank Kaminsky is out there with DeAndre Ayton. And it's Bridges in at the small forward position. And for the Knicks, Fournier the 2, Barrett at the small forward. Inside we have Randall and Robinson. And it's Insanity in at the point guard position. And Grant, no shortage of athleticism on display tonight. Something you'd know a little bit about.
Well, you know, BA, in my younger days, I might have caught a few guys, but maybe we'll see a few highlights tonight, too.
We'll see.
And it's the Suns to start out.
Maybe the front office will say, hey,
now Bridges, over to the left wing.
Sandy, we want you to be our franchise.
Now here's Ayton to the left wing.
Make a trade with. We can do that.
Here's Kaminsky. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Randall. Here's Insanity. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Well, Randall, when he has the ball in his hands, aware that there might be an open teammate, that time he found him.
Fournier against Booker. And down it goes. 2 points.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Insanity. And he can't get that one. It's Bridges on the wing. Guarded by Barrett. That one goes. Count it.
Bridges showing off his athleticism. He's able to get in there at full speed and still score.
Pass to Robinson. Here's Insanity. Puts up a 3. Knocks down the triple. He's got 6.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Paul Paul passes to Booker. Back to Paul. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
Last season, they got swept in a 2-game season series against this opponent. I'm sure they're looking for payback tonight.
And this one of the few opponents who really stuck it to them during what was an otherwise excellent season for them. You're right, they've got to have revenge on their minds tonight.
Now here's Booker. Phenomenal stats on a consistent basis. Puts up over 24 points a game. Shot clock at 5.
I don't know, dude. I don't know. New York, we're just...
Second shot opportunity. No good off the back of the rim.
Hey, sometimes the best looks don't equate to points.
And while it can hurt you from outside, Devin Booker has a very rounded game with his shots.
Yeah, last few years, Booker has taken more mid-range jumpers. He feels comfortable pulling up from anywhere in the half court. I mean, he's learning to take whatever the defense gives him.
Now here's Bridges. He had 9 points in his last time out. And placed off for a whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Here's Insanity. Coming off an unbelievable high-scoring game. Robinson gets the bucket.
I think Mitchell Robinson getting more and more comfortable with plays like this. Contact on it, still able to finish.
Paul passes to Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
Now, that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
First team foul.
First one falls for him.
At the line for New York, number 20.
Both good from the line that time.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Oh! Jam by Ayton.
As good a passer as we've ever seen in the NBA. Chris Paul setting up a great look that time.
Here's Insanity. He's guarded by Paul. Insanity, no good.
Is it getting cold in here? This is a tough one. Crucial that he starts to work a little harder for a higher percentage shot.
Oh, good. Robinson with the block. Pass to Insanity. Back to Randall. Oh, Kaminsky with a steal.
I should have just went with a shot.
And here's Paul. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. Booker with it. Launches it. Buries it from 3.
And this is the type of play where Devin Booker is going to gain a lot of confidence and might start getting aggressive.
Robinson with it. Is covered by Ayton. Here's Randall. Count it.
Of all the action happening there, it's the assist that jumps out to me there. That's just a great look and a great setup for the bucket.
Now here's Paul. Last game for him, he picked up 13. The 11-footer. Insanity pulls it in.
Yeah, my expectations were that he was not going to miss that. He handles that kind of defense, especially on the inside.
And it's Randall with the jam.
Now Randall can get up there with the best of them. It's a quick move.
For Phoenix, they've gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. Outside Booker. Here's Ayton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
A stronger defensive presence would have saved them 2 points.
It didn't seem like anybody was really aware there to go and collect that rebound in the possession.
Booker for 3, and the Suns get another 3.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's Insanity. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Like I said, despite you dropping 50,
I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
Like to see that assertiveness, especially from the guy who's going to orchestrate your offense.
Here's Booker. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. A tough loss coming against the Lakers in their last game played.
There obviously was a breakdown at the defensive end. They gave away too many clean looks.
Well, sometimes you can play good on-ball defense, but it's the help defense that makes you elite. And on that night, nobody rotating and not a lot of help.
They get the rebound. Paul misses the layup.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Here's Insanity. Off the mark from 16 feet. Phoenix has gone 2 for 2 from deep to start this one. Here's Paul. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow.
Well, he's just really struggling right now with everything he's throwing up. Nothing really helping out in terms of his confidence. I mean, these ones aren't even close.
Insanity, no good. The Suns shooting only 39% in the early going. From outside the arc. Paul can't get it to go.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
No, I haven't seen him in comfortable spots, or at least spots we've seen in this offensive set that are allowing him to settle in.
Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Randall's got 6.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
Yeah, everybody trying to get away from one another, and the threads are keeping them close. This has been highly competitive.
Phoenix calls timeout. Try to look at how the hustle game has been going for the Suns.
They've come out in full attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing it away repeatedly.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
And so in the game for the Suns, Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Frank Kaminsky is out there with Mikal Bridges. And it's Ayton in at the 5 down low.
Just such a gifted scorer. I mean, Devin Booker, a guy that dropped 70 once in a game. You got to be kidding me.
Here's Insanity. Booker defending. Randall. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Give him 8 points now.
Hard work on the offensive glass. You can see the coaching staff rise up and clap for that effort.
Here's Booker. That shot off. Randall with some nice D. New York trailing. Pass to Insanity. Fires the 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Kaminsky's got 4 rebounds now.
Well, after getting off to a great start, hitting those first 2 shots, he's definitely regressed a little bit in this quarter.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Now here's Booker. Tight defense on him. Gets himself open and drills it. And it's a 6-point Phoenix lead.
Sweet to be a difference maker in the game, and he's been a great option for them on these possessions.
Back to Walker. Here's Insanity. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Man, he is in the zone right now on offense, guys, building off that efficient first quarter.
Right side Booker. Randall with it. Give him 8. Pass to Insanity. 3-pointer. He drops it from range. And that ties it up.
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
Down low. Here's Ayton. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
And Ayton just up over the top at his size to throw that one down.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, from starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced. And we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident.
That they are, Allie. Thanks. And it's the Suns with the ball. Following the bucket by the Knicks, Booker finds Paul. Count that bucket. Paul's got his second basket of the night.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
To the middle. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Booker. It's rebounded by Barron. New York has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc in the second quarter. Here's Insanity. And the Knicks, another 3.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Booker with it. Randall's in his pocket. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
Fournier's checked in for New York. Free throw no good for Kaminsky. Well, you look at offensive basketball nowadays, Brent. Less isolation play than in years past. You think that's good, or do you miss some of the gamesmanship?
Well, I think the ISO play is still one of the better plays in the game if you have an elite player. He's not making decisions with the ball. He's trying to shake one defender loose and get a shot to the rim. A lot of guys who dig into the numbers say that's better than trying to execute a play with a number of passes where mistakes can be made.
To the wing, right side. Here's Insanity. And the Knicks, another 3.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Fournier against Booker. From down in the low post, it goes. Booker's got 8 here in this quarter.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively. And their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Insanity gets the bucket.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
The Suns trailing. And Booker with the jam.
He really gets up there. I mean, Devin Booker will surprise you and throw it down.
Here's Insanity. 28 points for him. And the three-pointer goes.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Ball passes to Booker. The kick out to Paul. Shot clock at 6. Stripped it away. Here's Barrett. That shot, no good. Nice D from Bridges. Pass to Kaminsky. Randall against Paul. Outside Booker. Bridges misses.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Here's Insanity. Booker defending. Randall. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And one big difference for Randall now, his ability to finish with the right hand.
Well, it's opened up a whole world of possibilities as teams just want him to go left. If he spins back and feels confident, he'll use that right hand to get a finish.
Gibson's checked in for New York. McGee, he's checked in for the Suns. Payne comes in for Booker. To the paint. And it's Randall with the jam.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
And the gamble paying off.
Now here's Payne. 6 points for him. Pass to Paul. And here is McGee. Bridges outside. 6 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. And here's Payne outside. Sinks it from distance. Payne's got 9.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
Here's Insanity. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Chris Paul. All right, well, look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Guys, they are dialed in from long range already. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove out there.
Another big aspect has to be the fast break and transition play, really looking to go up tempo tonight.
The rebound by Gibson. New York shooting has been great this game, 58%. Here's Insanity. Here's Randall. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Knicks foul.
The Knicks making a switch here.
First foul of the game. Coach will take us out.
And so it's the New York Knicks going into the break up 12. How about the way they've attacked the paint?
I told myself, man, coming into this game, had to bounce back. 50% from the field, plus 16 plus or minus 32 points, or 33 points, 2 rebounds, 5 assists, 9 for 12 from the 3. That's a whole lot better than what we shot in yesterday's video, which I'm probably going to end up taking down because of the early season.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And here are the Knicks now. Next up, they'll face the Hawks in Atlanta. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. Barrett plays the small forward with Randall in at the 4. Then there's Mitchell Robinson. Then it's Evan Fournier. And it's Insanity in at the 1. That's Tom Thibodeau's 5 as we get going in the second half.
You have to be alert if you're guarding Devin Booker. He's terrific at cutting apart the defense with the dribble move.
Outside Barrett. Pass to Fournier. Here's Insanity. He's covered by Ayton. Now here's Randall. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Insanity. For 3, Barrett. Sends it home from 3-point land. Barrett's got 5.
Finding some room there on the perimeter. The lefty, R.J. Barrett, knocks it down.
Outside Booker. For 3, Bridges. Randall pulls down the board. Randall's got his 6th rebound on the night.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Here's Insanity. That one is off. Ooh, excellent D there from Ayton. Here's Booker. The shot no good. And New York will come the other way. Third quarter of play with just over 1.5 minutes gone by. And he gets that one.
Well, him dominating the offensive end is what accounts for this lead. Just a very difficult guy to stop once he gets going.
Phoenix has gone 7 of 15 from distance in this game. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Now Paul, a go-to option for this team. He puts up nearly 17 a game. Phoenix no good that time either.
The third quarter has not started well, just 1 of 4. That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
We're making his night.
To the inside. Looking to win the run. Robinson with the block.
Well, the ferociousness that Robinson can have around the rim is impressive.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Here's Booker. Good on the 13-footer. Booker's got 4 points in the quarter.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
That's his first personal.
First free throw is good.
Team foul. At the line for the Knicks.
He's perfect from the line this time. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
We're doing good, man.
Now here's Booker. He's got 24. Pass to Paul. Inside. Bridges. And it's Bridges with the jam.
And that's just too easy. Bridges in there slamming it down.
Here's Insanity. He's guarded by Paul. Insanity gets the bucket. And he's got 41 now.
He's played a huge role in this game to this point, but it looks like he just wants more. He wants to make sure that this lead holds up.
Ayton against Robinson. Pass to Paul. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
The incredible leader, Chris Paul. His so much talked about leading up to last year in their appearance in the finals. There's a reason why he's one of the greatest point guards of all time.
Burks, he's checked in for Fournier.
Just awesome to see Chris Paul continue to play at such a high level. Certainly a first ballot Hall of Famer.
For Phoenix, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. The ball's knocked loose. And here we go, the Knicks in transition. Here's Insanity. Pass to Robinson. Outside Burks. Here's Insanity. And there's the drive. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Wow, always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
From the stripe, it's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds in the game. Paul, as you mentioned, the quintessential leader in the NBA.
Well, you think about selflessness at the point guard position, and Chris Paul has been about that his entire career. He knows the game inside and out. He's remarkable.
Here's Booker, and the shot goes down. Booker's got 26 points. The Knicks have gone 7 of 10 here in the second half. Here's Insanity. He's guarded by Paul. Here's Randall, and it's rejected. Burks against Booker. Right side Paul to the paint. Here's Ayton.
Let's go.
Burks against Booker. And it's going to be out of bounds. New York will have another go. Kemba Walker.
We're out here playing on best defense, bro.
Substitution on the court.
Take us out. He's going to bring us back in
A minute and a half left in the third quarter. Here's Insanity. Not going to go that time. Phoenix has gone 3 of 7 from deep so far in the third quarter. Left side Payne. Pass to Šarić. Outside Payne. Got a piece of it. Just 5 to shoot. And here we go. The Knicks in transition. Randall. Good. And breaking down some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Knicks.
Defensively, they've played with a high energy level tonight. And all the steals we've seen, a result of that aggressiveness.
They have not wasted any time here tonight. They've pushed it whenever they've had the opportunity and have gotten a lot of fast break points out of it.
Here's Insanity. And that one is hammered home.
Look at what he's doing here, and it's hard to imagine him playing much better.
Well, the Suns shooting 47% during this third quarter. To the middle. The Knicks pull it in. Noel's got 4 rebounds in the game.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Insanity, defended by Payne. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Noel just posted the Bill McGee. Bill McGee's been getting.
Well, Phoenix is shooting a solid 47%. Outside Payne. 11 feet out. Here's McGee. Lays it up and banks it in. McGee's got 5 points.
He seems to be in the right place at the right time more often than anybody that's on the court here tonight. You see that pay off.
And so it's New York, already up 26 points as this quarter ends.
Mitchell Robinson's playing amazing defense.
And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. And so in the game for the Suns, we've got Elfrid Payton. Also Landry Shamet out there. Abdel Nader is out there with JaVale McGee. And it's Smith in at the 4. Here's Insanity. Started by Payton.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Well, the G League is testing out the one foul shot approach. Meanwhile, the NBA is running commercials between free throws. Brent, do you think the parent league will ever adopt the G League's approach?
I don't think so, BA. I think it's going to stay the way it is, where you're 2 free throws at the line and not doing what the G League is doing with the one attempt. But that might be all for speeding up the game. But we still got to get your ad rates in, right?
Here's Payton. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Yeah, Elfrid Payton, with his size, he can stay in there and get some of those rebounds. That helps with secondary possession.
Always a decent playmaker. Grant, Elfrid Payton has really improved his vision and awareness.
Some of that's experience, and some of that's being put in a position to succeed. I agree. It seems like he's found his comfort zone. If they keep hitting free throws at this clip, it'll help them seal the deal.
At the line for the Knicks.
And so he makes both from the line. The Suns have gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Smith outside. Pass to McGee. Here's Nader. Back to McGee. Tipped away. He swipes the ball away again. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Just way too easy as Kevin Knox rises up for the dunk.
Well, Phoenix is shooting about 47%. A nice number. Here's Nader, guarded by Quickly. Pass to McGee. Back to Nader. Well, Grant, it seems like more and more game time is spent with officials huddled around a monitor. You think instant replay has been a positive thing for the league?
Well, for the most part, I think it has been a positive thing. I enjoy it. I think it brings
hits yet again. Wow!
Another 50-point game from him, and he is now 3rd in the record books for most 50-point games in a season.
You can't deny the greatness we've seen from him all year long. He has performed at the highest level, night in, night out.
Holy crap.
2 minutes gone by here in the fourth. Down low. Here's Knox. Pass to Insanity. Beyond the arc. Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable. That's 4 fouls for him tonight. He needs to pick his battles wisely going forward.
13 foul.
I mean, I don't want to foul out because I want the extra extra XP.
McGee finds Smith. Here's Nader.
Not letting his guy get into a comfort zone. Kevin Knox pretty locked in defensively here.
Here's Insanity. Driving in. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Offensive board. McGee. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Funny.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
For New York, they've gotten off to a perfect 5 for 5 so far in the fourth. Oh, McGee with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. McGee touched it last.
New York ball.
He's a pretty good paint defender.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. The Suns have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Shoots from 12. It's deflected. And it's out of bounds. Still Phoenix's ball. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And here are the Suns now. Nader, good.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen, shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Drives to the hoop. Another bucket. Wow.
This game has his name all over it.
He has been
he was there
phenomenal.
and he jumped,
An
so he got
offensive onslaught. The West has the reputation of being more competitive, but the East is only getting stronger, Brent. Which conference you think right now is tougher?
Yeah, I don't mean to upset anybody that lives east of the Mississippi, BA, but it's the West. I mean, the West has the star power. The West is chock full of incredible teams that have been together for a while and ones that are growing. And if LeBron James is in the West, probably tough.
Here's Insanity, guarded by Peyton. Insanity, no good. The Suns shooting just around 45% on the fourth. Pass to Smith. Here's Nader. Clock at 6. Back to Smith. Over quickly. Smith no good. New York has gone 1 for 2 from deep in this fourth quarter. Here's Insanity. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
That's his first personal.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
The first free throw is good. And last season, a new entity, NBA Africa, created to handle all business on the continent. Grant, you're an investor. Can you talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's so exciting, B.A. First of all, the game of basketball growing all over the world, and particularly on the continent in Africa. So I think it's not only great from a financial standpoint, but you're creating opportunities for the league, and you're exposing people to Africa, to this beautiful game. I think it's a win-win, and I'm so excited.
And the first one at the line is good. And Grant, you played for a Suns team that was influential with their training staff's approach. How has sports medicine changed from the early days?
You know, B.A., it has changed immensely. Nowadays, every team incorporates that foundation that Suns medical staff had back in the day. It's all about prevention. It's about recovery. It's the big picture approach to making sure players can not only get through season after season, but have longevity throughout their careers.
Here's Insanity. Got a hand on it.
That was a pretty good block.
Here's Nader. Right wing.
You know you want to pass.
Back to Peyton.
That's why I kept reaching, because I just thought he would pass it over there.
Pass to Shaman. The 3 is up. Here's McGee. And there's the bucket. Staying with it that time. Offensive glass, getting it done.
A good sign for them is the work they've done on the offensive glass this half.
Here's Insanity. Fires the 3.
New York foul.
And the Knicks making it.
That's fine. The coach is going to take us out.
Substitution on the court. At the line for New York, Obi Toppin. At the line.
It's a blowout. Like, I told y'all, I was not going to come in this game. I told y'all I was going to come in this game and do whatever I had to do.
And I think we're all giving more attention to health and well-being. Grant, anything the league can do better to protect player health?
Well, I know they've tried to cut down on travel and minimize back-to-backs, but at the end of the day, you're playing 41 road games and 41 home games. That's what it is. It's a marathon. It's going to be hard, and it's an endurance race. And so, yeah, maybe reducing regular season games, but I'm not sure that's an option. So sometimes you just got to grind it out and get through it and hope for the best for your ball club.
Booker has been accused of having some empty stats before, but mostly because the teams weren't winning. You can see now that the talent has always been there, and the winning's coming along with it.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Booker showed he still puts up numbers when his team is a legit contender, Brent.
Well, he's always been a gifted scorer, and now him learning about the value of both ends of the floor, that's been amazing growth from Devin Booker.
And the Suns making a change here. Smith, he's checked in for Ayton. Nader comes in for Kaminsky. Shamit, he's checked in for Bridges. And Peyton is subbed in for Paul.
The officials were right on top of that one.
At the line for New York, number 21.
First one falls. McGee, he's checked in for Booker. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
63 points, 5 rebounds, 9 assists.
Phoenix has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth.
Just a complete game.
Here's Shaman.
Despite our foul trouble later on.
McGee finds Payton.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Lets a floater go. And that was good.
Soft with the floater there. Payton gets to the inside. And that shot had a nice feel to it.
And it's time for an injury report. And let's get an update on Derrick Rose's injury. Allie, you got anything?
I was able to catch up with New York's head athletic trainer, and I've been told there's a lot of pain when squeezing the hand, which looks to be fractured. This could be a long and painstaking process, not something you come back from overnight, guys.
All we can hope for is that the prognosis isn't as bad as it seems, guys.
Yeah, we were hoping for much better news, and obviously not very encouraging.
Yeah, we always think about when players go down, how terrible a blow it can be for the team. We wish him well. I hope he's on the floor quickly.
And the NBA and its players taking an active role socially. Talk about what you're seeing now and how it registers with you.
Well, you know, it's exciting, it's inspiring, it's patriotic. It's what America is, being able to exercise your voice and helping to form a more perfect union. So that's what it's all about, and I'm excited for the league and its players, and it's inspiring, like I said. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Knicks.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And so this will lock down their 15th win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
Pass to Toppin. Here's Insanity. To the inside, Gibson. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into it.
We're going to get fouled out of the game. That's cool.
And so it's the Knicks taking care of business in this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that about wraps it up. For Brent Berry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching this 2K Sports presentation of the NBA. So long, everybody.
I hope you guys enjoyed it. If y'all did, y'all drop a like, y'all subscribe. Make sure your notifications are turned on so that way you don't miss a video when I upload. And, hey, I'm going to try and get some COD content out here very soon. So, y'all stick around. Yeah, y'all stay motivated, stay dedicated. Always have this Mamba mentality. Check you guys out. Peace out.
You know, I was noticing it looks like you sped up your release a bit on your three-point shot. Is that something you've been working on?
Yeah, I've been working on my release. And if you can get your mechanics solid and get that shot off quicker, it makes you that much more dangerous and valuable to the team. Now, that's something that coaching staff has been stressing to me since I got here. And with defense closing out much quicker at this level, you don't have a lot of time to get your shot off. So that's crucial for how we want to play, yes.
Right on. Thanks, MP.
Yeah, no problem.